All right, folks, we're back and getting into the next game. So I see some of you putting the noobs command in the chat earlier, by the way. I know the drops command is being linked now, but I forgot to address this. We haven't set up the next month yet. I need to do that this weekend because I have to figure out some specifics, but the amateur tournaments will return for next month every Wednesday. It's just a question of, frankly, no one's given us a lot of feedback, so it's hard to guess on what is and isn't working when no one's telling us anything. So we have to go sort that still. Regardless, got some more people coming in with some subs. Thank you very much. Wix2001 came back for 13 months. I win! Haru SOS also just resubbed now for 26 months. I still remember the last words my grandpa said before he kicked the bucket. He said, "Hey, how far do you think I can kick this bucket?" That reminds me of the last things the balloon said to his father before he died. Yeah. Hey, look at me, Pop! All right, spawning here to the upper right side, we have the yellow Terran. He is Sharky LZ Rod, aka Flotch. You're from Base Trade TV, you should know this guy pretty well. His memes are legendary. Bottom side of him, we got the red Protoss Aljunar, last game's champion. To the bottom right, we have the black Protoss Chaos Panda. Ooh, that's a cool color. The orange Terran spawns next to him, Neophytes. The bottom left, the purple Zerg, returning once more, Hureharen. Above them, the yellow, nope, whoa, getting way off base there. The pink Zerg, not King Volu. And then the two greens spawn side by side. In the top left, we got Kelthus Fire and Heidi. Now these maps are kind of like, this is set up to be more of like a 2v2 than a free-for-all, or a 2v2v2v2 or a 4v4. So the bases do force these folks to either work together or fight one another, pretty much. You're stuck in a situation where your neighbors, for better or for worse, you can either kill thy neighbor and take their base, build in their mangled corpse, or try and succeed together. Now, in the pro free-for-alls, I think everyone knew the strength of alliances, and we saw a lot of kind of boring games as a result, but people who won because they did alliances. That's not the case here, though. Everyone seems to be fighting, and there's a 30-minute hard stop, so aggression might be worth it. All bases are belong to us. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in tonight. I know it's kind of short and is frankly disappointing that the groups for the BTSL have gotten off to such a hiccup, but I like to look at it like this, right? If the hiccups happen now, there's a less likely chance they'll happen when it matters. So fingers are crossed going forward, it's more smooth sailing, I suppose. Oh, Zerglings ended up losing here, and Pink ends up with little to no defense. They do have enough money to build more drones, but take some pretty serious losses. Reaper ends up poking down here and not being too crazy, and it's kind of hard to keep up with 8 people, but the focus is on these guys for the aggression for the time being. What happens in 30? You just declare a winner. So there is a scorecard associated with StarCraft 2. It's rarely used. It's, in fact, in 5 years of doing this, I've never seen it be used until this week when we used it for the first time. And it's just the tiebreaker. At 30 minutes, the game will eject everybody from the game, and we'll take a look at the scorecard, and anyone who's been left alive at 30 minutes will have their placements decided based on their remaining score. So it just keeps us from having ridiculous 5-day-long stalemate matches. But as well as everything else has gone through today, Stream Elements seems to have held up pretty well, so it's a good first day for a test run. I would totally urge you guys, though, to give me feedback, but I know you'll sit there and not do it. But Stream Elements is new, that I'm working with them. We're going to have their bot updated in chat in the near future, too. And I don't know, I know it's some hiccups with the hosting and the donations, but other than that, I think so far it's been working pretty, not bad. If it makes my life easier, more power to it, man. Stalkers get up pretty aggressive, and Flotch is in some trouble. He poked the bear too hard with his Reapers. But oh god, Red has to pull back. Perhaps he just didn't poke hard enough. He gets up here. There's an Adept from Black in the main base. The Reapers kill a lot of probes, and this buys time for his stim to finish. But most importantly, get a Widow Mine. Maybe a bunker finishes up 3 Marines. I take it back. Flotch is actually in a pretty good spot. Red is now the one who might be in some trouble. Big thank you, Frosty Zillock. Glad to have you on board with that Twitch Prime. Yes! We've managed to go the sub count up again. It's quite nice. We were in what I'm gonna best describe as dire straits in the middle of this month. But that's our fault. You know, we weren't working hard enough. So I'm really glad we're back up to 1,000 and now 30 subscribers. Really on the up and up now with that last one. So thank you guys. Mucho apreciato. Meanwhile, I guess a little bit of awkwardness happening over here. I'm not sure why he just killed his own reactor. I feel like that was a mistake. No, he just wanted a tech lab without swapping his buildings. What? ID! We'll pretend we didn't see that, okay? Sharky is getting here with a drop. He's done messing with the Protoss and says, okay, I'll go kill my other neighbor. This comes with Marines. This comes with the Widow Mine. But most importantly, it comes to the back of the base where the tanks cannot currently reach. This is going to pick off quite a few SCVs. Boom, boom, ba-doom, doom. I'm not what. Oh, I don't know what just prompted that mini sub train we got going on here, but chugga, choo choo, baby. You said it's your first MP game? Oh, multiplayer game. Oh, ID is like a super new player. Okay, that's cool. Well, hey, yo, shout out to ID. Forget what I said. I'm not making fun of him anymore. I give him my respect. Any guy, girl, any person. Whoa, any person who plays StarCraft deserves respect. It's a tough game, but oh my god, so much worker damage is happening. Flotch goes past dark green, heads up light green. There's a probe massacre up here with Marines. There's a probe massacre down here with Hellions. There's a Bailey massacre that killed that drone line. Pink has really pushed the tides of battle back towards purple, and in a moment, I think half the workers total in this game died. Several players now on single-digit workers. Oh my god. Void Ray tries to hold, but it's not going to be good enough. I think Orange has got the bottom right in lockdown, and Black looks like they might be the first one out. Well, they are in not a great spot, feeling too much deja vu from game one. They're also on the way out, but at least they have another base to fall back to. We got... What? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Holy shit, thank you whoever that was. Bunker holding for dear life. Flotch wants to keep this line alive, but he's got a lot of Marines. Well, the Zealots do tear through. If he kites back, the tank spawns. Maybe he can take this on. It's a big maybe, and it's a big if. He's fighting for dear life at this point. The command center's burning, and red might be running over yellow. Combine to make orange. That matters right now. Orange is busy dominating the bottom right side of the map. The SCV pull, the Liberators, Flotch is floundering in this game, but he's trying his best to hang in there. Top left, looks like he's starting to recover. Flotch is actually bringing this medevac home. It's funny enough, still is full of units, so it'll be greatly beneficial. Okay, hey, there's some good feedback. The gifted thing is broken. I'll have to talk to Onslaught about that. But yikes, we had some crazy shit happen in the last 5 minutes, both in game and out of game. Chaos Panda looking to tap out. They get the gravestone with their rip. GG. Flotch has managed to hold somehow miraculously. Purple's still not dead yet, but Huleharn's not exactly looking like they're in fighting shape, so we'll see how much longer they last for. Nexus goes down. Probes running for their lives, but there's nowhere to run to. Siege tank awaits them. Oh, that false hope of escape. Who's the first player out? Nobody's actually technically been eliminated yet. Red. Oh my god, I didn't realize. He had set all of his stalkers for the attack, so he has nothing to actually shoot the Liberator. And he has no minerals to build a new stalker. He's just kind of stuck with several probes not mining. Oh my god, Flotch may have actually had the sickest counter with this one unit. This thing's up to how many kills? No kills, just denies mining. Still though, that may be good enough. Long distance mining for a hope to get a single stalker out to push this off. Black, last few buildings remaining, about to be eliminated. Purple in the same situation. Who goes out first? Aaron. Trying to draw attention the Jim Rising way. But I think Chaos Panda, 8th place. Rest in pepperonis. Huleharn sadly might be next. Photo's like, bro, don't be so salty just because I killed you. Yo, King Volo is actually really not in a good spot. If any of these players attacked him right now, he spent so much. He went so all in to kill Huleharn. Juleharn? Man, I'm never going to say his name correctly. That he's left with almost nothing. This is actually a really bad spot where he's only just taking now a second base. Wait, what? Flotch, what? Flotch, what are you doing? Flotch is going for the upgrade I swear to you, God, we've seen Neo steel frame upgrade researched more frequently than what we've seen here. He's going for high capacity fuel tanks. There's a description of what this works, but effectively it makes the boost cool down 3 seconds between boosts. So he's going to have some pretty fast medevacs. Meanwhile, to the bottom right, Orange is building battle cruisers and a hell of a lot of them. I think it's safe to say Neophyte's looking pretty good in this game, but where's Algenar at, right? Wait, actually, where is Algenar at? Oh, he was the red Protoss that got screwed. Oh, our champion of last game. I didn't even realize which Protoss player it was that was getting wrecked. That was our champion from game 1. But okay, Philearon's unfortunately defeated. Rest in peace. 7th place. And now let's get caught up, because, yo, we had a monster little, like, we had a tiny little sub-train. It was really cute. It was like Thomas the Tank Engine, chugga chugga choo choo, baby sub-train. And then we had a monster donation. I don't know who's responsible for it, but thank you so much. Anonymous tipped $75. I don't know what that's for, but thank you so friggin' much. Great Mental Neckbeard then subbed. Got gifted a sub. I have to get used to the way Stream Elements lists this. This is actually a little bit different than what I'm used to seeing on Streamlabs, but he gifted a sub to Great Mental Neckbeard. Thank you for that, dude. Then Chupacabra, who's rocking a Day 9 portrait, so you know he's got good taste, comes in with a Prime sub. John Yo also hits us up for 28 months. Thank you for coming back for so dang long. Nothing Man 32, even longer at 37. Yikes. Syntax _1, brand new Prime sub, and we got him earlier, but let's hit him up again. Thank you, Frosty Zealot, for that Prime sub as well. There was so much going on in game. I'm so sorry, guys. I could not tear my eyes away from the action. But this top right has been so insane. Algenar may have won game 1, but he finishes game 2 in, I believe, 6th place. But here's the problem. Orange has gone unchecked. He is without a doubt winning so far, but we saw this happen with the carrier players. Maybe we'll see this happen with the Terran. I feel like a throw is such a dangerous thing to not overestimate. Flotch could make a lot of Marines if he plays Bio. He's going to have Ravens for the anti-armor missiles, making the Marines do even more damage. But oh my god, someone call Fear Dragon. Somebody right now screenshot this moment and paste it in a tweet to add Fear Dragon 64 and let him know his boy Kelthus Fire is researching Shadow Strike. Dark Templar Blink, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, King Volo worked really hard to eliminate his neighbor. Unfortunately, as I said, was left with almost nothing as a result. And these battle cruisers are finding nothing to push back. Barely even any queens to fight. Yamatos will take care of these girls. Confetti, confetti. Oh no, I've got Game Heart on. I'm a fool. We're seeing regular deaths like an idiot. Like some kind of chump. But oh no. On his way out, King Volo is going out with a bang. Flotch sees it. He kind of goes, oh shit. But tanks are set up. Can he reach that mineral line? Auto turrets, go. Anti-armor missiles, go. He tries to save the command center. He barely does. The Brainling's got it down to 53 health. Oh my god, that was close. One last fuck you from our pink Zerg. But he's about to be eliminated next. Feels bad, man. Flotch is taking it too personally. Had to YOLO, he says. Yeah, I got it right. Not a lot of buildings left, but King Volo, next one on the chopping block. So it comes down to top versus bottom. We got the orange player dominating the south side. Flotch may be a contender. If you guys don't know, Flotch is actually a pretty good player. I don't remember what league he is, but I know he's not exactly gold. So we got ID playing their first game of StarCraft 2. I love, by the way, this is so cute. ID, if you listen to the VOD of this, or if you're stream cheating, shame on you. But if you listen to the VOD of this, you know, I haven't seen a brand new player of StarCraft in a while. And the way you have built is actually freaking adorable. Like, depots on the wall instead of being kept like back in the main, bunkers in every odd location, and missile turrets. Like, this is such a I'm scared to play the game. It's my first game, please go easy on me way to build. Like, there's like a psychological breakdown, I'm sure, but like, this is adorable. Shout out to you for coming out to play, man. Seriously. I am stream cheating, kinda? ID! ID, get the fuck out! Even if you're turtling, you're not supposed to stream cheat. ID, I take it all back. You're a scum. You're the scum of the earth. I'm just kidding, of course. The anti-armor missiles paint the battlecruisers orange, allowing the Marines to deal a lot more damage to them, but Flotch is lacking upgrades, so it's not an easy fight. Even with the missiles, or the anti-armor, connecting its one armor on these battlecruisers, they've got 550 health. Yo, pro tip, guys, if you get caught cheating, don't admit that you're cheating, okay? ID? They say they play a lot of co-op, though. Dude, I love co-op. Co-op is my favorite part of StarCraft 2 right now, to be honest. In fact, I would love nothing more than if the StarCraft 20 stream, they're not going to. They're doing all these 2v2s and stuff. I would love to watch Hudra? Whoa. Huck and Idra play a co-op mission together. That shit would be hilarious. But Battlecruise is going all over Flotch. Flotch was the best player to possibly contest this opponent and falls a little bit short. He does start building command centers, or tries to build command centers elsewhere, but he's not going to get away with it. And that leaves us now with Kel'Thas Fire. Kel'Thas Fire, who bravely, boldly went for Dark Templar Blink. Now, here's the thing, and this is really dumb, but battlecruisers are slow, and there's not a lot of detection ready and available. There is a world out there where DTs could maybe kill all the buildings on the backside of Neophyte, but that's unlikely. There's been tanks left up for defense. There's missile turrets all over his home base. There are battlecruisers coming out of ID, but ID doesn't have the upgrades of our other players. So these two have an awfully awkward standoff happening in the top left, when realistically none of that matters. This is like all the wars we have on planet Earth, right? Oh, guys, Iraq and Syria and the United States, but realistically, in a couple 100,000 years, the sun's gonna explode, we're all gonna die, and none of that's gonna matter. That's Neophyte in this instance. He is the orange sun wearing a couple of sunglasses saying, deal with it. Battlecruisers coming in for the defense. Yamatos have got to fly, but unfortunately they don't. The battlecruisers get annihilated. Oh, ID! No! Boys, I think we all dead to orange. Yeah. Yeah, you would be correct. I'm surprised Flotch actually managed to sneak away with anything. He's kind of flourishing, actually. He's had so much money left over. I guess he starts building more. But even if he gets all the Marines out, if this was 3-3, then maybe... right, maybe there's a chance, but he's not on 3-3, and I don't think that's going to be likely to happen. Make it more like 7 billion years? Okay, well, maybe global warming kills us first then. Right? Maybe pollution kills us first. Maybe guns kill us. I don't know, guys. Look, my point is, Neophyte is a force. He's like a force of God. You cannot stop him. He has too many battlecruisers that are too well upgraded. Where did those even teleport to? Oh, back home. Okay. He's sacrificing SCVs because he has 15,000 minerals. 8,000 gas. The dude doesn't need income anymore. He could go just pure army supply at this point. Yeah. Lumo1920 in chat says it best. Orange has Oprah money. Oh, ID. You have embraced Terran well in your first multiplayer game. Floating for desperation and hoping to find a way to stay in this game. It's how all great Terrans play StarCraft 2. I did load SCVs up into this, by the way, so I'll have to unload and start repairing. Hopefully stay alive a little bit longer. I mean, let's be clear, everyone at this point is playing for 3rd, 4th, and 2nd place. But I love the counterattack out of Kel'Thas Fire. Did we ever see those DTs? I guess they died. They're so good at stealthing, I didn't even see them leave the base. No, wait, they're still here. 6 of them. He's got 6 Dark Templar with Blink. Get in there, dude. Kill those SCVs. Use Blink at least once. Make Fear Dragon proud. Where are you going? Use the Dark Templar, Luke. Come to the dark side. Oh, he's scared. There's the Blink. Yeah, boy. It's your boy, Kel'Thas Fire. Eliminating Terran. Just not the Terran that matters. Oh, poor ID. So many SCVs just died. It was worse than when the younglings were struck down. A great disturbance was felt in the force. Prequel memes. Flotch though, let's be real about Flotch for a second, right? Like let's remember that, yeah, Neophyte is probably unkillable just through his bank, but not his production. The thing is, he doesn't have that many starports. He doesn't have that many buildings. If, for whatever stroke of God genius, Flotch actually gets out of his base, he's got medevacs coming, right? He's got high capacity fuel tanks for some stupid reason. If Flotch can start doing drops and he kills production, then even if one battlecruiser goes down, it won't matter how many minerals you have. You won't be able to rebuild it. Yellow wins, calling it now, betting $100,000 on it. Oh shit. Maybe Yellow wins. It's unlikely that Yellow wins, but we'll see. Sharky Rod. Oh, he got scanned. He got. Please don't. Please don't do it. I mean, he's had money. He's had a little bit of time. And the anti-armor missile is really key here. But the problem is, this is like Ultralists, guys, right? These Marines are going to do 7 damage a shot against battlecruisers that have 6 armor. They are literally going to hit the battlecruisers for 1 damage, meaning with 45 Marines, even while stimmed, it would take a year to kill all the battlecruisers. Flotch doesn't have the upgrades. Today I learned fuel tank upgrade. Yeah, so here's the thing. Xenocider and Masa and a very select few players have actually used these upgrades in pro games that I've cast. Again, it basically changes the upgrade to have a shorter cooldown, but it still lasts longer. So from 9 to 14, you're on cooldown for like 3 or 6. I don't remember the exact number here off the top of my head, but you're on cooldown for such a short amount of time with this that you basically get to boost around forever. And if you do this with Widow Mines and you dance around the map, you can do some really cool stuff, like in all honesty, but nobody goes for this upgrade because it's so specific, it's so garbage, it's just never worth going. But oh my god, they do no damage to the battlecruiser, they teleport out! They do no damage, this is so hard to watch! I actually truly believe the SCVs could out-repair the damage that the Marines do in like real time, because they do so little. Even with +2, that's still 2 damage a shot. 66 Marines, all focused on the same battlecruiser, all firing at the same time, is still not enough to kill him in like less than 5 shots. Is anyone left to help, Orange? No, everyone else is pretty dead, Flotch. I'm sorry, dude. You are the last survivor of this universe. He goes for it. He kills 1, he kills 2. He almost gets 3. The anti-armor missile, that's the only reason he was able to chew through that. Oh, Flotch. His last ditch effort was valiant. It was brave. It was impressive. But it wasn't good enough. He does drop, and he does go around the army. We got Dark Templar also hitting. We got the guerrilla warfare. But none of that matters. Ladies and gentlemen, Neophyte has pretty much sealed the deal here. His battlecruiser army, unstoppable. But yo, where's that guy who bet 100K? I'll collect on that now if you don't mind. $100,000 on Yellow winning this game. Unless Orange leaves. Unless Neophyte like actively takes the time to Alt F4 and say, I didn't have Oprah money, I only had Gale money, so it wasn't worth sticking around for. Like, he's got this. It's just a matter of reaching around the map and killing people. There's not many buildings left, but at some point you can just actually like teleport around. 1 battlecruiser here, 1 battlecruiser here, 1 battlecruiser here, 1 battlecruiser, like, and just spread the map. Joke's on you, Riff. I was betting your money. Always use house money. Always. Yikes. ID still has a CC. That's actually true. It's not building, but I think this also doesn't reveal them. But it was scouted, so it doesn't really matter. This is so silly. There's a pylon left from Kelthus Fire, by the way. He's killed the command center. Kelthus Fire saying, no, I'm going to place higher than you, bro. I might only have a pylon, but I'll be damned. Oh no! Oh, Flotch is going for it. Flotch is going for the pylon. He's about to knock out Kill This Fire. ID's still floating over here, so ID's okay. Kill This Fire is eliminated. A dick move into a dick move. Flotch is about to be the next one out, and oh my god, ID. Guys, I want to remind you all, ID is playing their first multiplayer game ever. They've played a lot of co-op, but they've never played multiplayer, and they're about to finish in second place. This player who has never played multiplayer outlasted Flotch. They outlasted Kill This Fire. They outlasted everybody. Oh man. I'm just gonna bottom, middle, left. Third base from the bottom. There you go. I'm sorry, ID. There's no way with 5 SCVs in a dream you're gonna in 4 minutes build anything that can take this on. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for ID. Second place finish to the player that has never played multiplayer before, only co-op and the campaign. Bravo. Bravo. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, there we go. He's stream cheating too. You're right, ID. I'm sorry, you're disqualified. Your second place finish is nullified and stricken from the records. All right, guys. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. It was a very awkward and different show than usual, but I'm gonna be honest, I really enjoyed these free-for-alls at the end. I hope you did too. Big thank you to everybody for playing, whether you won or whether you lost. It was a different kind of gong show. But here's where I would like to ask your favor. Before you go, all right? I'm not asking you to sub. I'm not asking you to spend any of your own money, right? I am just asking kindly, if you have a few seconds of time, help us out on Matcherino. Because a couple of seconds can get us a couple of bucks to this prize pool, right? You sign in at the top right, you use whatever, Google, Twitch, it doesn't matter. We got a lot of phenomenal sponsors we'd love you to check out by visiting their websites after you've logged in. In doing so, you can add 50 cents to the prize pool, 40 cents to the prize pool. If you follow Base Trade TV on Twitter through this, you can add $1 to the prize pool. This costs you nothing. You don't provide your payment information, you don't give them your credit card, nothing like that. It's just an advertising thing that we're test driving for them. So in turn, we get to make a couple bucks from it and put it towards the prize pool, getting these pins and cool stretch rewards unlocked. So if you're willing to get involved, I'd really appreciate it. But of course, those who sub, those who donate, those who cheer bits, you're all awesome people too. I legit only showed up in time for the free-for-alls and they were awesome. Well, Arceus, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Jimmy, thank you for the bits. Then Ryan J. Garvey, thank you for that prime sub here at the end. But the next time I will be back live. I finally have 2 days off. I can stop being sleep deprived and maybe catch up on some sleep, although let's be real, that probably won't happen. I'm gonna spend the weekend though relaxing, and on Monday I'll be back with Zombie Grub. So we swapped it, by the way. Zombie Grub was supposed to do the Lima League, but due to some schedule changes for Nation Wars, she no longer can. So Zombie Grub will be doing the BTSL Korea group with me, and Maynard will be doing the Lima League with me. It had originally been the other way around. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really, really enjoy actually having people show up at this time. It makes me like doing this casting at this hour way better. But the last thing I will recommend, other than checking out our lovely sponsors, is that if you guys haven't, please, I need somebody out there to start watching this show called Final Space. I love it. It's not my show. I got nothing to do with it. But I started watching it, and I'm already so invested with the story and the characters, and I love everything about it, and I need somebody to talk to about it. So if anyone out there is willing to watch Final Space, hopefully you'll be enjoying it and can join me in on some conversation. But Arizino gifted a sub to ID. What a nice guy. Akuma gifted a sub to Zombified Kite. Thank you for that. And I guess the very last call out before we go off, before we find somebody to host, is if you are subbed, whether you just got gifted subbed or whether you're like manually subbed, whatever, you've been subbed for a long time, get on the Discord. Again, Discord is not something that's just for voice and chatting. It's also for like text and chatting. And the really key element of this is even if you don't participate, even if you're never typing anything and you're only there reading things, at least if you're subscribed, have your account synced so you can join the subscriber only channel, because that's how we're going to be doing coordination with our subscribers going forward. Dude, I watched the half of it. D-Roy, did you like it? It's really good, right?